Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I actually have not even, I'm just really getting up and getting on the charts. I kind of gave up on trading with the state of my issues with this order flow indicator. But when I woke up earlier, I saw that Trade Devils reached back out to me. The developer reached back out to me to send him some stuff. So I was like, oh, well, I got to get on the charts anyway to see how everything is working out. So I might as well try to see if it's working right now. And of course, load it up in less than 5 seconds. No lag. Good morning, Amelia. No lag, no nothing. And it's like, don't you hate stuff like that? Like, you have literally not been working for a month. This is the fastest this thing has ever loaded, ever. Ever. So I am going to take a couple trades if I see anything pop off. Except I can't find my... Are we that outside of the range? No. So yeah, late start, but it's all good. Amelia, how was your weekend? How was your weekend? What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Trying to figure out if this was the overnight high or low. I can't find my other levels for whatever reason. So we'll just do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'll just create new ones real quick. But yeah, I was up pretty late last night because I just had no faith in this thing even working anyway. And you guys know how I am about like not getting sleep, and then I get on and I have a data lag anyway. Like, what's the point? So I was just like, I'm gonna get up whenever my body tells me to, and if it's still time to trade, then I'll trade, and if not, then I won't. Just because of my level of frustration with this, like, yeah, didn't have a lot of air, so I to do stuff around the house. Nice. Still need to clean the third bedroom. Yeah, so that's basically kind of why I wasn't here on time. So what's the point when you're dealing with so many issues? I'm missing something. Oh, I'm not. The bars are too big or something. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, why are the bars so thick? Okay, well, those are a little too skinny. Here we go. All right. There's something else wrong. Ah, there we go. Is this the wrong? No? All right, whatever, I guess. Whatever. So even less volume than, oh, you know what? That's probably why it didn't act up this morning. Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. I kind of, can I switch? I don't know. Oh, columns. Ah, there we go. That's what I would like. That's exactly what I would like. Hold on. Greenie, are you okay? Girl. Whew. Okay, sorry y'all. I thought my grandma fell. She did not. Whew. All right, hold on. My breathing has to normalize. Oh, geez, Louise. All right. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Right, still, volume, total volume. Oh, Lord, y'all. Good morning, Jax. How are you this morning? Y'all don't understand. Like, my whole room shook. Whew. Oh, the 5 minute is complete garbage today. Look, Amelia, I ain't even finished reading your messages on Discord. I was just like, it's almost 9 o'clock. Let's get up and try. But yeah, Amelia, I don't know how I dealt with it as long as I did either, because this is literally insane if you ask me. Yes, that was very scary. Like, very scary. Whew. My heart rate still beating super fast. But yeah, so the Trade Devils developer reached back out to me this morning. Well, actually, he like replied to my message in the I told you I was gonna write in that Discord, right? He replied fairly quickly. I even left a review and I also emailed. I did all that at the same time. And he replied back to the Discord message in like less than 20 minutes, I think. But I had already kind of logged out for the day, and he just was like, DM me. There's thousands of people using the footprint indicator, so I want to figure out what your issue is or whatever. And so I DM'd him yesterday because I figured they weren't working on the weekends anyway, which they were not. So he reached back out about 2 hours ago and asked me to send him the latest copy of the Renkos that I'm using, as well as my template that I'm using to try to figure out what the problem is. So I told him something has got to be wrong. Like, look, here is the day's high, but the value area highs up there. And like I said, I know that the problem is that it's taken into account all of the wrinkles that are on my charts. And I trade with 3 days of data on my chart. So I know that that's the issue. Yeah, I know that that's the issue. And there's nothing I could do to fix that, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So hopefully that's part of what's causing the data lag. Because if you think about it, if it's so focused on everything that's coming into the chart at the same time, maybe that's part of the issue. I don't know. That's just my theory, but it could be something else. I don't know. I just know that this indicator should not be taking this long to load and everything else. Like it's insane. And it should not be doing this. So we'll see what they say. 195. Good morning, New. Good morning, Trenches. How are you guys this morning? Everything trash today, pretty much. Yeah, Amelia said it's a UK holiday, a UK banking holiday. That's probably honestly why the indicator loaded so easily today. Like, so now you want to work properly? Okay. But now it all makes sense. And now it all makes sense. But yeah, as soon as I get off the charts, I'm going to send him what he needs, and yeah, hopefully it fixes. Oh, sorry, you guys. I forgot about this. There we go. Sorry. Accept. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we are out of the opening range. Has anybody taken any trades today? Ah, that's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing a chart, but I could not figure out what it was. It's the chart I keep up there now instead of having this stream up there. So I can quickly scan. I don't know why I never put that back up there. It's alright though. Volume up, down. Gotta take my kid to lunch to school, so I'm hands off. Got you. No trades, my short limit order on why I didn't feel well. It's Monday. I feel it. Listen, I'm just in the like, whatever kind of mood. Let's see. Nope, not quite. Traveling, I'll try to catch some later. Got you, got you. Not be still. You guys, so we did go to the Korean barbecue place last night. We had a little girls' night. I organized everything, and we had a ball. Do you hear me? A ball. A time was had. A time was had. 64. It's too close to where I would have to break even. Um, but yeah, everybody enjoyed themselves. We were there the whole 2 hours. We had a ball. My niece, Amora, she came with us because my cousin, Krista, she brought her daughter Kennedy, and Kennedy is only about, she is like 10 months older than Amora. She's actually the same age as Amora's oldest brother, my oldest nephew. So they had the time of their lives. Because why is these kids here? But no, we invited them and they had a ball. It was so much fun. 75. And they used to see each other a lot more when they were a lot younger. So it was cool. It was really cool. 75. It was very nice. Yeah, we had so much freaking food. And my auntie was like, you and your sister are still eating. Everybody else was done. Me and my sister was still going. They were like, where do y'all hide all this food? Because we're the smallest ones out of everybody that was there. I'm like, shoot, somewhere up in there. 131. All right, I'm hoping I could just get one halfway decent trade before I get out. Because I am going to take a trade. I'll let you know that now. I am, because why not? One of these Tradeify accounts does renew, I think like maybe on Thursday. I didn't even do my prep for the week or anything, y'all. Like that's how like over this shit I am with this indicator. I'm like, I'm not prepping for anything. No, I'm not. Absolutely not. Don't feel like it. Oh wait, that might move up 67. Might click my way into that. Yep, see. Nope. I'm missing something. Oh, price line. Settings. We all should take a trip, have a meet and greet. I'm definitely down at some point in the future. Good morning, Pray. Good morning, New. How are you guys this morning? Maybe trip mostly just a personal vacation this time. Are you on the beach somewhere? I don't eat carbs. Yeah, not really. I don't have an issue with carbs. Like actually my body is like carb dominant. Um, however, I just don't really consume carbs like that. I don't The biggest thing is I don't like the way carbs make me feel. Like I'll eat brown rice though. Um, yeah, I'll eat brown rice, but I just don't like a bunch of pastas and stuff like that. I'm not a fan anymore. 59. I got a feeling that's, yeah, not strong enough. Like the white rice they serve. You want to know what's crazy, Amelia? They did not serve us white rice last time. When me and my sister went by ourselves, they didn't even ask us if we wanted white rice. So when they came to the table and gave everybody white rice, I was like, what that for? Like they didn't do that last time, so I was thoroughly confused. Oh, why do I have this summary table over there? This is oh, yeah, it is. But yeah, so I think a couple people ate the rice. I didn't even try it to be honest. Listen, when I go to places like that, I legit only eat what I came here to eat. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I came here for all you can eat Korean barbecue, baby. That's all I'm eating. It's just a bunch of meat and seafood, okay? I ate a little bit of my noodles because we did have the hot pot or whatever. So I ate a little bit of that, but I don't need that on my stomach. My mom tried to bring me food like 2 hours, not even two, about 2 hours before we went. I said, girl, what are you, I don't want that. If I eat that, then I'm not gonna have what I actually want. Like, I ain't got enough room in my stomach for everything else. We're not doing that. Oh, but it was fun. I'm Asian. First thing we do is eat rice. Yeah, I didn't eat none of that. We do. My food is your treat, as always. Now I'm putting everything on your car. I'm weak. Car gonna get declined. Y'all are crazy. We gonna be washing dishes. Yeah, no. Usually, like I do buy brown rice every now and then. I used to buy it a lot more than I do now. But honestly, y'all, I guess you could say I don't like the word diet because it sounds like I'm trying to lose weight. Just my healthy way of eating. My menu typically is it consists of like for dinner, meat, salad, meat, a vegetable of some sort, and a smoothie. And breakfast is always fruit, granola, and Greek yogurt. That's it. 24, 13. Kind of should have been in that, I think. Who knows at this point? Nope. You don't like it? You do like it. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Nice little divergence off the point of control and upper VWAP level there. I still so I think I told you guys I'm back on bid ask. I don't know. I've been kind of like going back and forth as to which one I like because although up down take does do a really good job of clustering the wins and losses a little bit better, I feel like it's gonna screw me in the end because it like takes away all of the options, if that makes sense. Which, so the whole goal is like to have to figure out if there's at least one volume and order flow combination per, wait, no, how do I describe it? Like 4 volume and order flow combinations per setup, essentially. Uh, and that's whether price or the entry bar is or is not attached to a level. That's the goal. And so I feel like up down tick, it might end up working out though. I don't know. I just still have to continue to gather data, and I kind of rather start. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade bid ask. I'm gonna journal with bid ask, and if over time, like probably maybe a couple times a week, um I will translate the data over to up down tick, and then over time of me gathering enough data, I'll know which one I like better. But for right now, I rather stick with bid ask because it's the aggressive moves. Um, and that's the whole goal of trading, is to trade with the people who are being aggressive to see if I can catch the aggressiveness with them. So we'll see. I don't know. You're gaining weight and I call it a diet. Bid ask better. It works good for me. Yeah, Pred, I don't know. Like, I've gotten the most progress with up down tick. I have, but it was a shorter period of time. And on top of that, I do honestly, like wholeheartedly, I believe that what I was missing, regardless of which setting I use, what I was missing was being able to see how aggressive the moves are outside of volume, outside of delta, knowing how aggressive the move is. The only way I can see that is with using the setting on the footprint chart, the footprint summary table, where I have the different colors in these top two levels right here. That I think is like the biggest game changer. So unfortunately, I only have like, mm, I probably have about 3 weeks of data now. Let's see, 4, 7, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, I have 20 days of data. So that's pretty much a whole month of data now. Um, so I think it's gonna take probably like another month of data before I know for sure which one I'm gonna stick to long term. And we'll just see. I don't know. If that worked for you, then use it. Yeah, if it ends up being better, trust me, I'm gonna switch back real quick. But there's certain things that I don't like about up down tick. Like it groups some things together really well, but in doing so, it takes away like from other categories. So like where things might have been pretty equal on my analysis sheet, now it's like super imbalanced because it grouped the wins and losses together a little bit better, which is fine, but then it takes away from some of the examples of other things that I have. So yeah, I'm going to eventually figure it out though at some point. But it's going to take me a little bit longer for sure. But I genuinely feel like so basically the top row is delta, right? She's telling me the delta of the bar, but it tells me the strength of the move based on the colors. So red means that it's really strong, pink means that it's weaker, and then green is strong, blue is weak. Okay. And so the way that it calculates is basically it takes whatever. So on the downtrend, the the max negative number that it's gotten to is the minimum delta, which was negative 52. And you can see that we ended when the bar closed, it was negative 43. So basically, whatever the delta is once the bar closes has to be at least 95% of the max, the highest delta that it's gotten to in that bar before the bar closed. And so if it's less than 95%, it's going to be pink or blue. And if it's 95% or higher, it's going to be green or red. That shows how aggressive the move is. And then same thing with the delta percentage, except the delta percentage is the delta divided by the volume. And so the threshold is 25%. So some volume combinations, it needs both of those numbers to be strong. Sometimes it needs one to be strong and the other to be weak. Sometimes it's best if both of them are weak. It literally just depends on, honestly, volume and stuff like that. So it's kind of what I've been working on. But I like it. I like it so far. And I think long term is going to make a hell of a difference in my trading. I do think so. I do need to make sure though that a big ass branch didn't fall on the house or something. So I'm gonna have to go outside and look at that. Because I feel like that should be the only other thing that would make the house shake like that. And it's crazy because my mother was just talking about she really wants to get the tree cut down, but she doesn't want the house to get so hot. But if that branch just sounded like that falling on this house, baby, please get that shit removed ASAP. Because that was a little scary. Then you have to worry about, like, if it's a huge storm, you know, things like that. I don't like that at all. Don't like it. Um, we get back up there. I do want to get into the buy. No, maybe not. Why did it trigger me like that? Okay, um we're out on the followers, but we're still in on the leader, as you can see. This should not be this much of a struggle bus. This should have been a way stronger move. I could break even, but that's not my forte. It followed the rules, so if this one loses, that's fine. But this should have been way stronger of a move, though. Delta was super high. Delta percentage is high. Yeah, that's crazy. Very interesting. So I'm break even on one account and then up on the other two. Okay, I guess. I guess. Or something and went outside to make sure a branch didn't break. Let me tell y'all something, like, legit, my grandma's room is right here. I thought she fell. That's how, like, I heard the fall and I felt the fall. Like, that's why I got up so quick. And at first I thought I heard her say, "I'm okay, I just fell," like, girl. But she said, "No, I'm okay, I didn't fall." So I don't know what that was about, but I definitely got to check on that because that was very scary. 73. Did I miss this? I did. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I see why. Okay. All right, I guess I'll look for. Yeah, I can't get into that if it reverses up there though. I would have to break even immediately because there's a resistance band on the VWAP right there. Why are you doing that? Oh, there we go. Oh, we only got 4 minutes left. Okay. I cannot believe this lost like that. Okay, I can kind of see why. Yeah, I can kind of see why. Trying to see if I can get one more trade in, but it's only a minute left. I'm not going past my normal time. I'm gonna as soon as the stream is, I'm gonna send the trade devils people, the developer, what he needs to help me troubleshoot. I'm gonna journal the couple trades that I took. And then I'm probably gonna leave it there. Only because well, it doesn't look like the point of control really moved since I've seen it on the chart. So I probably safely assume that where if price was like reacting off of it earlier, which it shouldn't have, um, and then the point of control is technically not right anyway. So I am going to go ahead and journal it. Because thinking about it, the point of control is based on the last 3 days of data, not just today. So I should be able to journal properly. 26. Yeah, too loud. All right, that's it for me, you guys. I took 2 trades. No, yes, 2 trades. Won one, lost one, but fortunately, the follower accounts actually got wins on the second trade instead of losing. So break even on one account and then in the green on the other two. So I am really honestly hoping, wishing that we have slower volume. Sorry, you guys, until they fix my issue that the volume stays a little low, because I'm going to be losing trading days, which I've already been doing. But the Tradeify #1 account is the one that renews. I think it's like on the 29th. So I only have a couple days left. So I literally don't have time to log in and deal with data lag and be getting off because I can't trade. And I don't have time for that. I need it to work and I need it to work properly. So hopefully whatever the issue is, after I send him my template, and after I send him my template, send him the latest version of Ninja Renko so he can figure out what the issue is and it's something that's like an easy, quick fix and not something I have to wait weeks for. Because otherwise we're just gonna have to kind of not necessarily YOLO the Tradeify accounts, but pretty much. I'm probably just gonna have to wait until like maybe power hour or something. But you know what? The data lag will probably get bad around power hour too. So I don't know, but I kind of want to see if I can pass this account. I don't want to pay for it again. But we'll see. I don't really know. But yeah, not a terrible day, especially considering I didn't even get on until after 9 o'clock. So, but volume was low, data lag, no issues. So why not? But I will let you guys know what ends up happening. Pred, I'm gonna respond to your message in Discord. But yeah, I don't. My data lag is definitely not because of a time sync, because I have a program that auto syncs my clock. So that's another thing. Like, I know it's not the clock. I know it's not anything else on my chart, and that's what I told the Trade Devil developer. I'm like, I've been using the same indicators for almost 2 years, and I don't have this issue until I put your indicator on there. So it has to be your indicator. Please help me figure it out. So we'll see. But I'll let you guys know what the remedy is, if there is one. But I thank you guys for tuning in to the short stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, maybe, if there's no data lag, at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.